So Nicole got a job today at Pepper's in the mall.
Pepper's? You mean in Southwood Mall?
Yeah, and she wants me to apply for a job there too. So do you think you could drive me down there?
I don't know, honey. That Pepper's, that's 20 minutes away in good traffic. How are you going to get there and back if you work there? I can't be driving you there all the time.
You don't have to. I can take the bus. I can even do my homework on the bus.
Honey, the bus is going to take even longer.
But you said I could get a part-time job if I wanted to.
Well, I meant a job that you could walk to or ride your bike to.
But, Mom, please, how am I supposed to grow up if you keep treating me like a baby?
Okay.
Motor vehicle accident?
When a patient comes into the hospital, then the bedside nurse, the doctors, their role, their focus is the best patient care they can give.
Their primary goal is to fight it with all the resources that they have available.
One of the things that is not really acceptable or has not been acceptable to older blacks is to desecrate the body. When someone dies, you bury them whole. You don't take anything away. My husband died of a brain aneurysm. He was basically brain dead almost instantly. He was on life support for approximately 4 days, and that was to make sure, with the CAT scans and all of the other tests, to reassure me, actually.
I got caught with marijuana, and then I did a lot of vandalism.
The most I've gone to school was like 2 months.
I wasn't going to school. I hated school.
He would steal from us. He stole money all the time.
He would throw stuff at me. He'd pound the walls.
Traditionally, our kids have had father or mother abandonment early in their life.
I smoked for about 4 years altogether.
And ended up addicted to it.
I know at one point I was up to 3.5 packs and started cutting down over the past 5 years.
Started off probably just a few.
Yeah, I got up to about 2 packs a day. Very expensive.
It's a very, very strong addiction, and what makes it so difficult is that when somebody smokes, they do it everywhere. You know, it's in the groceries, outside on the corner.
And I said, I want your permission to enter the convent. And he hit the ceiling.
I had a boyfriend. I was going to get married. You know, that was what I wanted to do.
It was to save souls. I just had a passion to save souls.
I always felt that I was doing the will of God.
I think how different it could have been if God had not called and I had not had the grace to respond in mercy.
A creative approach to the individual student's growth aims at the development of real caring for others.
Research can include talking to your doctor or your pharmacist, or even searching online.
I found out that at high doses, warfarin can be very dangerous. So it's very risky if you're not careful about how much you take.
The use of warfarin to prevent clotting in a patient that needs anticoagulation versus a rat poison, that's an example of right.
They're a caring organization that cares about their employees, cares about their community. They're very local and focused. We have to be a part of the community to emanate that presence in the community.
Go to the right. I like to do this as a team because it's kind of cool to have all these people that are representing just one thing. I mean, we're representing a company.
If
My son's information had already been in the system when my husband arrived at the ER. It would have helped my husband a lot because in addition to having to deal with a fussy baby, he's also trying to fill out the paperwork. And then one of the things I guess that kind of upset me most was when I realized if they got to the ER, my husband didn't have my son's insurance card with him.
Of course, the quicker it is, the less anxious you are when you have to be admitted.